I like my new shirt. Suck it up, buttercup. What is up, guys? It's Shauna, aka Mrs. Wealthy Wallet, coming to you for another week. I have gone through all of this to write this down and forgot to remember it. Okay, so I can't get into Navient to give you all the current totals, so I'm going to give you the total as of 5/3, which was the last time I updated this app. So it was $22,654.67. So I'm halfway through the 22,000s with Navient. Y'all killing it. I'm trying to keep it going. I'm doing my best to keep it going because as of right now, it just sucks. So, yeah, to be still at 22,000, guys. Ugh. I just want it to go faster, but you can't make it go any faster than it actually is going right now. So it is what it is. We're just gonna rock with it. I told you all it's gonna take me a long time to get through this, and we're just gonna keep it going. I'm just gonna keep it going. I'm just gonna let it do what it do. That's what the auto payments are for. So I'm gonna let it rock and roll, and when it's done, it's done. As I told you all before, last week I was actually in Seattle last weekend, and this past weekend I was in San Antonio. So basically landed on Sunday, literally crossed paths with my husband's like hi bye, and then wound up leaving out Thursday with my husband with the San Antonio. So yeah, my baby girl was in boot camp in San Antonio. She graduated. Today is the day that she actually already has left for her next location. That's what I was in San Antonio for. Seattle, you all, if anybody from Seattle is following, that is the most beautiful place in the world. I want to live there. I want to be there forever and ever. I probably will get sick of the rain, and I'll probably get sick of like the cold weather and stuff like that. But it is so beautiful, so walkable. Just, I love it. I was able to breathe. You know, I didn't not have to put my face mask on not once. San Antonio, y'all are some crazy drivers. Like, road lines are just a suggestion. Yeah, but I love your sense of humor. I love Seattle's sense of humor. The road signs are funny in both places. Literally, we left on May the 4th, and the DOT put up, "May the 4th be with you. I find your lack of seat belts discouraging," or something like that. I'll put it up here. But yeah, I found that extremely funny. I did enjoy that. I love San Antonio's Riverwalk. I was able to go replace my earrings, guys. Oh, I lost my earring one day when I was wearing my face mask. I took it off, and one of the earrings went flying, and I realized it when I got in the car and reached up and did this. And I was like, God dang it, I had just bought these earrings. So these are just, they're similar feathers. No, they're not similar feathers. They're feathered out, but they got my birth sign, which is peridot. So I have that on here. I was looking for my face mask, yeah, which is dusty now, because I don't really need it anymore. Pollen has calmed down, but whew, that's me most of the time. Yeah, so I take it on and off, and apparently I popped it. So when I went back to San Antonio, I explained to the woman, hey, I bought the peacock feather style one with the peridot on the end. Do you all have that one? And they did not have it in peridot, so I found these, and when I was like, I will buy these if you all don't have the peacock feather. And the woman was like, okay, fine. And I was like, please tell me you have stoppers, because that's why I lost the last ones, because there were no stoppers on them. So the lady went ahead and gave me some stoppers to go on the back of these so that they don't just flip out of the ear. So, sorry, long story short, replaced my earrings. While we're in San Antonio, got in a car accident. Yeah, so I was sitting in the car. My husband had gotten out to greet my stepdaughter and her boyfriend because they were coming off base, and we were picking them up to go eat lunch. And out of the blue, I was just like, what in the world? And the guy was getting ready to drive off, and so I just reached over and like started pressing on the horn, like, where are you going? So he was like, oh, my granddaughter just graduated, and I want, you know, her and my daughter just left, and I just want to go be with them. I was like, that's great, you're not going anywhere. And so he was trying to hurry up and give my husband his insurance information and his phone number and go. I was like, you can't leave. I don't know what you're doing, but you cannot leave. So we had to hold him there until the police from the Air Force Base came over to us and filled out the report and everything. And I had to call the insurance, the rental company, tell them what happened. And then my husband had to call the insurance company and start a claim with them. So that was the wildness that started our wonderful weekend. We wound up taking her out to eat. We took her for dessert, like the whole nine, because, you know, we didn't get a chance to get on base for the parade, which is what we were going for, because our IDs were not registered. So we had to wait till after the parade for her to register us so that we could come on base. So it was a wild time. We got in, we saw her, got to give her some love, and so she's off to the next location. Seattle, I tried stuff that I had not tried before, which it was funny because a lot of people were like, are you okay with this? Are you okay with this? So I did a walk around cup of Greek yogurt. I don't eat yogurt, guys. So my friend Cece got me to try this one called Marion Berry, and it had like granola on it. And I actually liked it, which was shocking because, like I said, I don't eat yogurt. It's just like not my cup of tea usually. So I actually liked it. I was trying to find some while we were in San Antonio. I was looking to see if I can get some when I got home. Found out it is 100% a West Coast thing. So yeah, so I won't be having that anymore. I also tried a coffee mocktail. And it's basically, instead of liquor, they put coffee in. So I did something which was the version of a whiskey sour, and this was done at Starbucks. Starbucks has a bar, so you can actually get the liquor in there with the coffee, but instead I just did like the coffee, the lemon, and the other stuff that they put in there. They put like cocoa nibs in there, like all this stuff. But I tasted it and I was like, it tastes like coffee. And the guy was like, you want me to change something up? I said, no, I'm here for experiences. So I'm going to experience this. So I actually drank it. It was good. I enjoyed it. We went wine tasting. That was a lot of fun. Like, my friend is a professional tour guide. Like, we had no down boring time. She was running me here, there, showing me everywhere. Puget Sound, Pikes Place, everything. So we were like all over the place. I loved every single minute of it. I told her, best trip ever. I was like, thank you so much for allowing me to come here. Thank you for showing me your city. Like, it's gorgeous. I would love to live there. Did I mention that I would love to live there? It's like, it was one of the places on my bucket list. So check that off. Check San Antonio off. And now we got to figure out what's next. So other than that, got home. Air conditioner was broken, guys. So yeah, that was the downside. I wound up being able to get a childhood friend to come over, check out the air conditioner. He fixed the air conditioner, but it cost me four grand. So I told my husband, go ahead and write the check. I'll transfer the money. Tell him he can cash it whenever he wants to, because as soon as I transfer it, it'll be there. So he's like, okay, fine. So he was on the phone as well. He was on speaker, so he heard me. Went ahead and did it. Got air conditioning. So I have air conditioning on all 3 floors, thank God. But I just don't like the fact that because of where we live, people automatically assume we have money. We bought this house in a down market. So it was like those high prices that they're charging now were nowhere near what we paid for this house. This house is probably worth $100,000 to $200,000 more than what we paid for it initially. So the fact that people come to our house, and like even the guy who worked for my friend was like, you all are really rich. And we were like, no, we bought the house in the down market. He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, we bought it when it was really, really low. And people just make those assumptions and they throw those prices on there. they're telling us, all right, it's anywhere from $5,000 to $7,000 to replace your air conditioner. And I'm hearing other people who are paying like $4,000, like what we paid. And I'm hearing people who pay $3,000, you know? So it's not cool. It's just because of where I live that you want to charge me more. And that is not fair. So I'm glad that I was able to get in contact with my friend, have him come out and do this for me, because otherwise they were going to charge me probably $6,000–$7,000, because $5,000 is going to be the starting price, and they were going to try to talk you up until mid-tier minimum. So yeah, that's why I grew the emergency fund. That's why I had the emergency fund unreachable. That's why I don't like to touch it. So we're gonna have to fill that thing back up, and it's gonna take time, but we will do it. My husband has potential another raise, guys. I know y'all are like, what the hell does he do that he keeps getting these raises? I know, he's a computer engineer, and his company really values him and the quality of work that he does. So he got called into corporate, which is not in Atlanta, but he got called into corporate, and they want to make sure that they keep him. So they're doing everything they can. So they're going to try to give him another raise. And if they do, guys, more money, more money, more money to kill Sally Mae off. I am so excited. I'm running into 12 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and end this here, guys. So until next time, remember, the best type of wallet to have is always going to be a wealthy one. Peace.